These folks in the Circle City, they love their Colts, and they have packed the house tonight as we welcome you to Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Tonight, it's the Thursday opener for the new NFL season, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Indianapolis Colts. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
All right. 18.
Stroud looks to throw on the first play. He'll get this off to ETN. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's 2nd down.
I think it's safe to say that that was not his primary target when the ball was snapped, and then he led him too close to the sideline, and you end up with a loss on the play.
Yeah, great toe tap, but you lose yardage, so you wish he didn't even have the toe tap. Wish he would have been out of bounds.
Yeah, catch it. Just make sure you're out of bounds, right? Just don't get it all down as he did there.
It'll be a gain of 5, and 3rd and 8 now. Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher. That's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Stroud working out of the gun. He'll try and do this himself. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Stroud now on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense holds on the night's opening drive. Fields now to throw. That is incomplete. Tyler Warren was the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, here's Fields. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Fields, we know he has the good mobility. He flashes it there as he scrambles for the first down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. A short one there, caught by Warren. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Tyler Warren, 27 yards. And the Colts are on the board here first in the season opener.
Makes the score.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
On the quick, right?
And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
And now they face a 2nd and 6 after the penalty. Throwing now is Stroud. Open man is Higgins. Puts it on the carpet. It's out. And the Colts pick it up. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing the danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. They'll start on the ground. Etienne. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7. Here's Stroud. He'll let this go deep for Collins. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
The coverage by Charvarius Ward.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Stroud to throw it. Now he'll tuck this and run. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he is going to have a Texans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And there is absolutely zero pressure on the quarterback on that play. 3rd down, and he has all the time in the world to eventually find an open receiver for a 1st down pickup.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll just get rid of it.
I thought at first he'd try to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Again, it's Stroud. They'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts 39. 23 yards the pickup there.
But I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
They'll get this out to the flat for ETN. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. And this is going to go the other way. The defense has it.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last two, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
Well, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And some room to work. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And, Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball, and that one was picked off.
Now Stroud. And this is taken in at the 5. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
Well, he reminded us that he was a 1,000-yard receiver a year ago as he starts off week 1 picking up right where he left off. He told us at the end of the preseason he was primed for a big year. He just gave us excellent evidence of his belief.
Mixon will take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
Sometimes offense can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Miami Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Here's Fields. This one completes Alec Pierce. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Colts.
These two teams all tied after one.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Second quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Green 19. Hey, 10.
Now Fields. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground.
It's a loss of 8.
They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
You got a mini base. Widen up. Angel. Good night.
On play action, Fields. He's going to let it go deep for Mitchell. He's got it with the 15. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. And Mitchell, 62 yards. And the Colts have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. That one complete. It's tanked down. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Texans
running out of the gun with ETN. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in, your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance. As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Stroud. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So on 4th down, on is the punter, Ryan Wright. This is taken at the 15. It'll be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
At their own 22-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. He'll start with a give to Taylor. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them. And boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
Here we go. Hey, kid, green 19, go.
To throw is Fields. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Oh, he finds his running back open downfield. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards the pickup there.
Boy, a lot of moving parts on this play, but what a nice design to leak the running back out to the left and send him down the field. And a good job spotting him and hitting him for a big play.
Come on, switch. West right, switch. Up. 11. Hey, Ken, no muss. Hey, Ken. Right.
Fields. A short one there, caught by Warren. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Now this offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. To the right side, this is Taylor. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's 2nd down.
1 yard gain.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Out of the gun, Fields. Quick slant caught by Pierce. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. The Texans here on 3rd down, putting an extra defender in the secondary. Now Fields going to move him around.
Easy. Hey, can. Tonight.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. That is caught. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in a shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Go.
Again, it's Taylor. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive.
319. You got a west side zip.
Here's Fields. Throw out right, pulled in by Downs. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3. They turn to Taylor on 4th. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Jonathan Taylor. He has career touchdown number 78, tying in with both Eddie. Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
The conversion is no good.
It finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 downs, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. In motion, the tight end. And Stroud now to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Stroud looking to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And here's Ryan Wright now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this will pin him nicely inside the 20 as it's out of bounds at about the 14-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the 2nd quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. Back to throw. Fields. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. A play fake. Now Fields to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Now it's Fields. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Call that a gain of 38. A big march forward on the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 48.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. A shotgun snap. Fields. Now he'll tuck this and run. And it's complete to Mitchell. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Throwing again is Fields. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Tyquan Thornton in the final seconds of the 1st half. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And the Colts are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
They're on the 35-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. Throwing now is Stroud. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And a potential turning point as he'll get the football in very good field position late in this 1st half.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here we go. Chip slant. Green 19. West right. West right zip. No mas. No mas. Hey, can. Right.
A final shot before the break. Fields. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
34-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They've reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
And it's intercepted. What a spin. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. But pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the third quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Here we go. Tony. Hey, south.
Stroud to throw it. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And the Colts are going to get the football here at their own 23.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Second down and 3. Oh, the option to give to Taylor here. Shoves him away. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big...
Fields hit, and the ball is loose. And the Texans scoop it. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that sixth sense, doesn't he?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him this is what that time is, just what you're talking about, training him to understand this is the amount you have.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Nico Collins, 48 yards. And the Texans take the forced fumble and convert it into 6 points. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12.
Fairbairn to kick off.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Return. The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming 3rd down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of the momentum the other side is starting to gain.
Fields now to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
4th down.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3 and out.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Nice instruction.
They snap it to Fields. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Texans take over an excellent field position.
18. What's that? 11.
Stroud working out of the gun. Now he's going to step up and run. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Partner, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
A shotgun snap and a give to ETN. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Here's Stroud. He'll try and do this himself. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still 4th down.
That looked great when he first took off because in my mind, there was room to run and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him to make a decision with his 4th down call.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
19 Texans.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. Let's see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. 2 yards to go, 2nd down. Now Fields. He's going to let it go deep for Mitchell. It's caught inside the 25. A big play there for Indy. 52 yards.
Boy, this has just been an offensive clinic. It's seemingly been one big play after another, and add this one on to the list. When you can bite off more than half the field on one play.
And they're going to get him. He's sagged back around the 28. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down.
At the Texans' 28-yard line.
A give for Taylor running right side. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
It's not a huge breakaway run, but if your starting running back finishes the game with averages of 5 or 6 yards per touch, you'll take that every single time.
And the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on third down.
Here we go. Green knife. Hey, never mind. Monday. Hey, Ken. Sit high.
Here's Fields. That complete to Downs. And he's going to be taken down short of the first, right around the 15-yard line. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on fourth down. Going quickly out to the right side. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid fourth down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. They'll run here with Taylor. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Here's second and goal, operating from the 8-yard line.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal at the 8-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Fields. Now he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Tyler Warren, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Colts are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 19-point game.
Texans 14.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Stroud. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there at second down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
On the quick, right? Tony.
Now Stroud. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he wisely will throw that one away. He had to absorb another little bump there from the defense, another incomplete pass. We've seen a lot of that tonight.
They've come after him all night long. Nothing but pressure in his face. He's trying to stand up there and make throws. It's hard enough to do when the pocket is clear. When you got all those people in front of you, almost impossible to have a good completion percentage.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another first down at the Colts 35. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
This goes out wide for Mixon. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
A gain of 1 brings brings up 3rd down and 9.
Here we go.
Here goes Stroud again. He'll get this out to the flat for ETN. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. 4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Stroud. Out of his hands quickly to Higgins. But no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a...
Touchdown, Texans! Tank Dell from 3 yards out. And the Texans have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12.
Texans 21.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. Good starting field position for the Colts as they have it 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
You got a mini base. Why not? All right.
From the gun, here's Fields. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's caught at the 25. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. A big play there for Indy. 42 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. Nice instruction. Right.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Well, it's been a little bit of feast or famine because he's thrown for decent yardage, and obviously they've got the lead, Charles, but now he's been sacked 4 times.
And what I'm focusing on is his toughness in the pocket. Because you mentioned the feast or famine part. He's played well in between being dumped on his back. But every time he's had a chance to throw the football, he's been impressive.
To throw is Fields. Now he's going to step up and run. And he will slide down with a good gain. A breakdown defensively there as the scramble is going to set him up with a much more manageable 3rd down. I thought they were going to sack him there like they did on 1st down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move with his legs.
Yeah, his ability to take off. Not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra. Really helps him on 3rd down. Makes it manageable now.
10. Tonight.
Fields. That's to Warren, his tight end. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3.
It's 4th down.
They'll run for it. It's Taylor. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
3-19, tonight.
Off play action, Fields. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. This is caught. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1.
Here we go. Right.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Josh Downs there to make the grab. And the Colts are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead. I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time, looking at week one. Oh, good, we're at home. This is why you want to be home in week one. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you want. But there carries a little extra pressure with that as well, because you and I both know protecting the home field, winning your home games is paramount in this league. So you go into it, yeah, we want it, but now you actually have to go out and prove it.
Yeah, two sides to that coin, and looking like they're going to protect it here in this one. And this one incomplete. So they went for the two. They don't get it.
Colts 39, Texans 21.
Sanchez now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this fourth quarter. Boy, a dangerous throw there. Fortunate for him, it'll wind up incomplete. Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game, so every other player on the field has to say to himself, I can't.
They intercept Stroud again, the third time in this game. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Here we go. 19 instruction. Go.
First and 10, Taylor now. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Rabbit. 19. We're good. Hey, kill. Lefty. Go.
Now Brissett, the backup, his first throw. It's going to be caught. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Alec Pierce, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Colts are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And they open the lead up now to 25. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. It'll only be a loss of a couple, but the pressure gets home on first down. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Stroud looking to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Throw over the middle is taken in by Dell. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first.
An 8-yard gain.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
18.
4th down. Here's Stroud. And It's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs.
Middle. Hey, 19, cut. White 20, cut. Go.
Brissett now. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
It's second down.
And that's one of the few things that has not gone right for this offense so far. They've had their share of big plays. That was nearly another. But somehow, he just couldn't squeeze it.
White 20, cut. Go.
Brissett sets to throw it. Now he'll tuck this and run. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
A wild throw there, and it is intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it, and the Texans come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week